Alright, here we are, Martinsville Speedway, B fixed. We got 70 laps to get this done. My car number is 16 out of 19. Strength field's 2.8K to my 1.9K. So I'm pretty far at the back. I'm just not really going to worry about qualifying. I should start pretty close to the back anyway. As I was looking through here, I'm not sure if this is the actual race car driver, but the name sounded familiar, so when I googled it, there was a reason why it sounded familiar, because if that is who it says it is, that may or may not be who that is. If so, that's kind of cool. If not, somebody's got a fun and very recognizable name. Either way, we are looking to give it a go here. Based on who hasn't qualified, 9, 12, 15 will be in front of me. I'll be the back two. Who's their strength? Who's their? They have to show up on the thing. Guess I don't know what their stuff is, or just curious what their iRating was. If they're like way up by the top, because
what's up, Ross?
They're just gonna keep trying to get him to talk to them. Likes of which he may or may not even be in chat with anybody that he cares to talk to anybody to. I'm sure they get that all the time, and they're probably thoroughly annoyed with that. Mental note, number 5 car. Let's try not to mess them up. Anybody else, I really don't care. They all probably deserve to get whacked around.
Alright, what's up, Garrett?
Garrett? Who's Garrett? Guess we have to look somebody else up. Garrett Smithley. Yeah, the name does sound reasonably familiar.
If I win this race, can y'all pay for my Legend Cars ride, please?
And this is why celebrities hate listening to, dealing with people talking.
I don't think so.
Dang, what the shot?
Gotta give you that.
I told Joe Jr. if he wrecks me, he owes me a ride.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Dear God, that guy.
No.
They probably don't even have the chat on. The voice chat on.
The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit, 70 laps.
You know what NASCAR drivers have been wrecked by in iRacing is Hamlin and Byron.
Follow car number 12 in the outside column.
7 and 5 are people that might actually be real race car drivers.
Ross trying to get a little practice in before this weekend.
You need to close the gap to the guy ahead. We need to catch car number 12.
Never really sure if this is going to be an accurate representation of actual races or not, really.
It'll be an accurate representation of how to burn the right front off.
But I suppose if they have to race with a bunch of people who don't necessarily know what they're doing, that might help them prepare for the other race. They might even feel like Superman after that. Alright, let's try not to wreck anybody.
Alright, John, get ready.
Bad feeling I'm going to burn off my right front and not be anywhere close to these guys anyway, but...
Let's go.
Oh, nobody got going like I thought they might. Uh-oh, somebody whacked
Car
somebody in
low.
the rear end.
You're clear on the inside. Car low. Still there. Still there. Car low. Clear inside.
What you guys are doing and why
Okay,
you're trying
Michael.
so hard here, but
You're running last.
super duper. Thanks a lot, spotter. Telling me I'm running last. Way to boost my spirits there.
The leader has just done a 19.9.
At least I gave you the spot back. Anyways, yeah, that was my fault, 100% there. Hey, you apologize? We straight. We're good.
I just got turned.
Full course caution, watch out.
Most people just do that crap and don't even say anything, but...
They bum festival. Or blame it on the other person.
Yeah. I mean, usually if you apologize, I really don't care.
Yeah,
We're under
same
caution,
thing,
pits
they all
closed.
same way.
Race cars out. Line up single file behind car number 18.
Yeah, it really sucks to get taken out and they
Full
don't
course yellow,
apologize
pits
for
are
it.
open.
So what? Krasny. Well, a lot of the time they're doing it on purpose. It's why they're not apologizing.
Mr. Manhattan is disconnected.
Well, that was a short stint. If this goes like the other race, we're not going to need to take tires because we really haven't gotten them hot enough to put any wear on them yet.
Pits are open.
Well, I've only got a couple spots we have to make up to get past my car number. However, I'm still in the red on the iRating, so
The pace car is out. Pits are closed.
I feel like this might end up doing what it normally does. My iRating climbs up to almost 2K.
My crew chief
Get
just
into,
now told me the pace car's out and the pits are closed. He's a little behind.
Get up to about a 2K iRating, and then get into lobbies with these guys that are a lot better, and then I backslide back down to less than the 2K. I was at 2K.
Okay, John, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
It didn't last too long though. Inside line. Oh, it's like, why can't I see the arrow? Because my steering wheel thing's over top of it. That's not exactly great. Maybe I should move that around just a tiny bit so I can see it. Oh, I started third in the
Green flag.
Ah!
P17. Right, the guy ahead of us is Phillips.
At least that said no incident points, I guess. I'm not convinced these
Car inside.
he's just gonna drive down to the bottom.
Hold
and
your
force his
line.
way up there. It's fine.
Clear low.
That's what you want to do, Abe.
P18. Okay, John, the next car is Ward. That lap was a 20.6.
Car high.
That's your best lap in the session.
Still there. Easy, hold your line. Careful, still there. Clear outside.
Guess you didn't want to race too hard.
17th place.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high.
That was a 21.2.
Oh, my bad. Ooh. I didn't even think I was supposed to make contact.
Your lap time was a
Car inside.
good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Clear inside.
Whoa.
Car low. Hold your line.
Whoa,
You're clear
unsafe
low.
rejoin there, guy.
Sixteenth place. Full course caution.
I want the wreck the last.
Talk about good timing before. I thought it was going to make me take that spot back. Well, it told me to for a second.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car 13. We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pits are open.
You and the 19 having an issue there, 15?
The leader, Ericsson,
Is that
is
just hard
pitting.
racing?
I think I went up a little. He came down a little. I think that's all it was.
Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
I know the 19 was kind of worrying me back there.
Don't worry.
The lead car's pitting.
I think it's that right. The guy that spun me got wrecked, or wrecked himself, I guess.
That was not even
Yeah,
worth
okay.
replacing the tires, but whatever. Everybody else.
Full
in
course
front,
yellow.
for the
Pits are
most
open.
part did so.
Pace car's coming in this lap.
Guess I was wrong all of them.
Green flag, we're racing.
Car low.
13th place.
Clear low. Car low. Easy. Hold your line.
Whoa.
Clear inside. Car low.
Well, that was terrible.
Clear inside.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
Why do y'all keep running in the back? Like, we can race on the front, but then you race like 15.
We can see Ricketts has spun off.
It was a caution, and you caught the guy that was 15 seconds ahead of you, and you had to throw a haymaker. Now it is iRacing.
I need the extra 5 iRacing. I want to use 80 instead of 85.
We're under caution. Pit's closed. The pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 18. Pits are open.
I'm in 9th, and the racing's pretty good around me, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, the top 10 are fine. The wrecks are so far back I can't even see it.
I guess the bad driving started behind me.
It just sucks. Like, iRacing was a lot cleaner a few years ago. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Got a steady stream of new people, that's one thing, but, I mean, you gotta mess up to learn, and maybe some people are taking a little longer to learn, I guess, I don't know.
Oh, it's just been like, it's always the same people doing stuff, you know, like...
Yeah, I hear that.
Well, I've been spun twice. Don't know if it's been my fault or not, but that's how it is.
But yeah, a few years ago, you could do NIS here, and then we get green flag
Full
pit
course
stops.
yellow.
That's
Pits
how
are open.
clean it was.
I did one of these yesterday, I only had one caution, almost one green checker.
Sucks for me is I don't always know who spins me. I'm not quick enough to look.
Alright, I think I might make the
I want
decision
to
not to pit
you out to
one
the
again.
tires and have like no
The rest of
grip.
the race.
Like,
I have to go the rest
Come
of
on,
the way. I don't know
car,
why
get
they pit, but
Cooper.
I'm not really feeling it.
Go 8. Never mind. Tell me to go by you now, finally.
I keep restarting on the outside.
Pace car is out.
too.
Pits are
Yeah.
closed.
It's tough out there.
Wouldn't mind some green flag laps here for a bit.
Okay, John, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Screw it, we'll start third. Just try not to overdrive the middle of the turn when we're running on the outside.
Green, 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 let's go. P14.
Come on,
Car
car
low.
in front of you, don't go. You should probably not go.
Hold your line. Car inside.
Yeah. My bad, sir.
Still there. Careful, still there. Hold your line. You're clear low. Car inside. Still there. Car inside. You're clear on the inside. Car low. Clear low. Car inside. Clear low. high.
That's your fastest lap today.
You're all clear high. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Easy. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Damn it, man.
Okay, John, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. 14th. You've just done a 20.5.
A thing? Racing car keeps driving it down, swinging it up, and then driving it back down again? Why are you going so high? Middle of that turn. Is the bottom not the fastest way around? It's like partial lane up thing. And it's a little quicker up there.
The gap to Ricketts behind is now 3.9 seconds.
Car up high. Clear high.
Your last lap time was a 20.8.
What's going on here? 15, 13? Make up your mind.
Car high.
Oh.
Clear outside.
Not what I wanted.
Car low. Clear low.
Cracking on the front. Okay. Dude.
My bad.
That lap was a 20.7.
Doing that on purpose, 13? Keep slowing down in the middle of the corner, I'm going to run you over.
That was a
Try not to.
20.0.
Well, if you're trying to diamond the corner more or what, but messing me up, man. Come on, 13. You doing it on purpose? You just keep missing that corner.
Car low. Still
Yeah,
there.
Adam 18.
Clear inside.
Just watch out. He likes to back up in the middle of the corner. You're going to run him right over.
The gap to Phillips ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds.
I wish you can get a bumper on iRacing without having to spin someone out.
You've just done a 20.8. The track temp's increasing. It's now 83 Fahrenheit. The gap to Phillips in front is now 0.7. Just done a 20.8.
Yeah, like if I bump Garrett, it affects me more than it hurts them.
Your lap time was 20.0.
Car up high.
The gap to Ricketts.
Clear outside.
V13. That lap time was 20.8. gap to Phillips behind is now 0.9.
Appreciate the 13 let me go by. Clearly he was so much faster than I was, because he literally is nowhere near me right now. Not really catching the guy in front of me, but maybe the guy in front of the guy in front of
P13,
me.
that lap was a 20.0.
We only got a handful of laps left here. Hey, the guy in front of the guy in front of me is slowing the guy down.
Two to go. That last lap was a 21.1. Okay, John, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Well, I kind of slipped through that corner.
White flag, last lap.
Car outside.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Hold your line. Careful, still there. Easy, hold your line. Hold your line. You're all clear high.
Good one, good race.
P12, white flag, one more to go.
Thanks, good race, dude.
Good battle, Garrett. I was trying like not to bump you on like 20 out, but every time I tapped you, like it shoved me off of you.
Great race for 8, guys. 8, 9 to 10. That was fun as hell, guys.
P12, well done, mate. Good finish. What's your speed?
Well, that was hard fought to get that far up there. Took advantage of them guys running into each other, which was pretty good. Super disappointed with 8X. Just not cool. So where'd those guys finish? Smithley finished in 3rd spot. Chastain back in 6th. I don't know if any of these other guys are anybody important or not. Sadly enough, I don't follow the people in the series anymore, so I don't know who's who. Just trying not to get involved in somebody else's thing. We'll take a ride with the Cup guys, or those 2 other guys up there a little bit later. Alright, so what happened up there? What's going on? Oops. Forward, forward, forward. Seven and 5 were our Cup guys. So we're taking ready to take the green flag. Let's ride with the other guy here. Let's ride with somebody behind him. Alright, we'll just see what they got going on up here. Whoa, 13. Ha! What were you doing, dude? You gonna try to pass one of those guys on the outside? Running up here. You're just gonna like gas it whenever you feel like they're gonna go. Oh, I thought they're gonna go. Oh, whoa! Don't want to pass these guys. Oh, I'm gonna get black flagged. Or black flag somebody else for passing under. Unless that's what they were trying to do. Black flag the other guy. So they go into the corner. Everything looks alright. Seven got right down there. somebody hit the curb. Is that the 11 car? Yeah, right in front of him. Fire chase. Goes in. He's got one of those guys right behind him. Oh, did he hit him? Did he hit him? I don't know. Close is pretty quick. That might have been a wee bit of netcode on the part of that. Yeah, we're gonna say that's probably what that was. He gave him a little shove. He got up on that thing up there, took the 4 car out. We'll stay down out of the way and remain untouched. They're side by side. 7 gets out away from them. Meanwhile, here I'm still back in the very, very back. Just hanging out, you know. And for everybody else, really, the fact that they're still going side by side. Oh, 9 car bounces off the wall. Because somebody picked the Danimal's car. Oh no. Not yet. Where did that damage come from? That wasn't even the it damage. Oh! Got a little, he can let it slide out that corner just a little bit too far with the car on the outside. He let it drift up to that lane. You don't want to be in the lane, you want to be in the middle. Same to the car going across these dotted lines. Keep yourself from get caught up in that. Where can we take the green flag? That pace car went in that time. Somehow, that didn't give me any incident points, which, hey, I'm not really going to complain too much about. Nobody was going. You're just going to run into me. I mean, let's ride with this guy. What exactly is it you're doing? Oh, you're way back there because you just came out of the pits? Yep. You're all the way back here trying to get caught back up. This guy run into me. And I'm not trying to race it too hard, just trying to keep it nice and slow. Hitting reasonable braking points. Not overdriving it. He drove it down inside there, put his nose underneath me in the corner. That is literally the worst thing you could possibly do if you try not to get incident points, because you have got to think that that guy is not going to see you coming. He's going to run you straight over. But I saw him down there and said, oh, screw it. Well, whatever. He wants to go up there and race into those pack of cars, go right ahead. We'll get back up there. Did he run into somebody else? Yeah, he ran into that guy. Dunkaroos is just running people over, man. I mean, there's a time to race and there's a time to be conservative and just kind of run around here. Run at the pace of the car in front of you and not go any faster than those guys. Stay with them. Don't let them drive away, unless you can't drive fast enough to not let them run away, but just trying to stay here at the tail end of the field. Got up alongside of him on the straightaway and drove in there. Didn't think I was going to go there or what. Either way, we got by him. Oh, this guy's up here. These guys up here are dangerous. What we got going on up here? So we got the 12 car who is running not in an actual line because the chrome car, the 19, is definitely running where he needs to be. Doesn't have to be all the way up against that wall because you don't really want to. And if you're going to be up here, you're going to want to be running about as close to, maybe at least the left sides of your car touching that, if not the center of your car running down those lines. He's not running where he's supposed to. Drove it in there a little harder than he needed to. And he ran somebody over. Just accordion back and forth here. Wasn't really appreciating that 13 car. There was not a lot of consistency, I feel, coming out of that 13 car. The 8 car was driving it too hard. On the outside, just let the guy go. Why are you still running on the outside? He's underneath you in the corner. Running side by side is only allowing people behind you to catch up and the guys in front of you to get away from you. Somebody give. 13 car is not about to have any of that. You guys are probably even. Nobody was getting by anybody. I thought maybe, hey, I'll just drive it on the outside. Maybe I can drive by you on the outside. 18 car really wanted that. I'm just like, okay, go ahead. Oh. Animals car, 18 car. See? There's no point on getting up there, man. So what caused all that jam up there, though? So up there, farther ahead, we had alright, let's back it up a little bit further. We got these two guys battling each other, 15 and the 19. 19's running a half a line up, which is just plain ridiculous if you don't think anybody's going to stick their nose down there. Still couldn't come off the corner without getting loose. 15 gets tagged. And now he's not setting up an appropriate angle in the corner. If for some reason you end up down here, and as he continues, he's further out. Like, this is where you want to be. Your whole goal is to hit the appropriate angle getting into that corner. And you came down here and thought somehow, like, this is braking zone. If you are not at the spot you want to be by that point, why are you? Why are you still racing in the corner? I'm letting off at this, passing this cop sign, or if I drive it in hard enough, right about that thing there and getting on it a little bit harder on the brakes. This is an unsafe entry into the corner. Sucks the 19 can't come off the corner properly. Bounces off the wall or bounces down into you and gets you down there, but let the guy go. Set yourself back up. Clearly you could do it, but instead we choose to enter the corner down here. Probably trying to stay with him, so he's going too fast to hit down here and actually make this corner without going up into a lane, if not a lane and a half to 2 lanes above him. Wish I could see his brake pedal. That would definitely help. But instead, he dives down here while this guy's coming down to enter the corner correctly. And he tags him going into the corner. 15's carrying too much momentum. At the angle they went inside, now they just gave each other incident points for what would be no discernible reason. Other than they don't have the wherewithal to not do so. I mean, we're talking somebody with the 2K iRating. Come on, man. Don't be doing this. Just causing more problems to everybody else. Now, of course, the 18 car, which I was letting go by, now sees, just like everybody else behind him, we are all seeing this juicy, juicy gem of 2 cars screwing up, and we all want to get by him and gain 2 free spots. We're all thinking it. Every one of us is thinking it. Now they come down here, and the 19 comes right back down into the racing line. I just don't know what to say. Just like, you should not, like, don't. Even then, the 13 car. 8's trying to get out of the way, but see, even that was stupid. You know they're up there. Well, maybe it wasn't terribly stupid. There's a reasonable angle. 13 cars down here, and you're literally trying to clip him. I guess maybe he can't see. Just literally spun himself. I'm sure he was trying to get down and get away from these guys because he didn't want to get wrecked. If it was me, I'm going to try to hold this line here, and if they come down into me, that's their problem. They should be able to see that I'm in front of them or off to their side as they're coming through. They figure they're going to be there. Hey, we should probably stay up here, out of the racing groove. No, let's go right down back into it. Slow everybody else down and cause whatever the heck that was. And here they still are racing with each other, the 19 and the 15. So all that happens, they let some guys go by, shove their way back inside here, and they will be damned if they don't both overdrive the corner, try to make up for what they did, and here comes the 13 car sneaking right down in there. And that was just said they both messed up. They both overdrove the corner. One's out, kind of outside of the racing groove, but he's still on the concrete. This guy up here just tried but ran out of space. Tags the 19, causes that spin. He comes back down. Oh, but he just barely missed the 13. All right, how close do you miss him? Gotta see this. How close was it? Oh, that wasn't as close as it looked. Round he goes. Caution comes out. Brilliant move on your guys' part.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
It very much seems as if sometimes nobody has the ability to think more than a couple seconds. I don't even know if I'd say a couple seconds. I don't think anybody, there's a lot of people that don't seem to have the ability to think beyond the current moment. What happens if I do this? Is this a good idea? Nope. None of that. Well, let's see this restart. None of them are really that great. We got people up there just waiting and waiting and waiting. You feel like they're going to take off. Oh, I guess he did take off the corner. Boy, that was just so far back. It's a heck of a delay. Oh. That was mostly my fault. I came off that corner, thought I was going to rub that wall. I did bounce off the wall, let off the throttle. 18 car just barely avoids me. That was on me. Back off of a caution and just did not have my oof. 17. Just did not have my the muscle memory, just wasn't there. Just I totally blew it. Let's see here, 17. Woo! Self spins coming off turn 4. Thankfully, it didn't come back up any further. Oh! Smacked the back of the car against that. Get in there, get a halfway decent run off the outside here. Probably not going to win that battle, just not terribly likely. Try not to lose too many spots, just trying to get back going again. I surely ended up there for quite a bit. Lost that spot, lost the spot to the 18 too, I think. Trying to hold on to it. Hey, and I held on to it. 13 car, they're all accordion up there, backing each other up. But on the outside, not to lose momentum, otherwise I'm just going to get ran over from the back. I felt like I was braking at a reasonable point, but that 18 wanted to go in there hard. His braking point was much later. He had since adjusted his braking point, but whew, he caught me in the middle of the turn. Buddy. '13 and the 15 are going at it. Not exactly something I want to see after the 15 and the 19 biffed it themselves together there. It's messed up. Try to get to the inside of the 13. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened back there? What's going on, guys? 17 comes off the turn. Oh, did the 18 hit come off the wall? No, he did not bounce off the wall, but boy, he was close. Yep, he came down a little bit. Oh, netcode. Man, I don't know what it is, but that netcode has been nasty lately. I don't normally see a bunch of netcode, but that, it has been just... There goes the 8. Oh! Pff. Man, Danimals, or Dunkaroos, or whatever the heck your car is. You have not had a good day. I will be looking to see how many incident points you have at the end of this, because it has got to be a lot. So again, tail end of the field. Even worse. My rear end looks terrible. Oh, we're at a short track, so it don't really matter. That 13 car is missing the corner left and friggin' right. Goes in there, stays up high, driving down to the bottom. He does decent most of the time, but every once in a while he keeps missing it. And I ran into him. Like, dude, you need to hit your marks. Or just let me go. Ooh. 15 car drifts way up there after 15 comes back up. Trying to shove my way underneath that 13. Trying anything I can do to get close enough to him to get by him. He has to open it up real. Man, the 15 car checked up real hard down there. He got a crappy drive in. 15 gets inside. Uh-oh. That really wasn't the 13 car's fault. 15 in front of him just was not driving a consistent race either. So, go back to this. A 15 throws it in there. Got it pretty decent. 13 car was pretty high. The 15 car takes it in at a reasonable spot to make the low part of the corner. Light and consistent braking. Should be fine down there. Got on it. A little too early. He slid up. 13 car to check up, and I tagged the 13 in the back just a little bit. I got on the brakes. Wasn't enough in time, but I'm in there, I'm light on throttle, come off, and I had to get on the brakes as I noticed the slowdown. That was a definitely disappointing incident point. From this moment on, it did not get a whole lot better in terms of what the 13 car was doing. Get in there, get a good angle on the corner, and stay with him. Trying to put enough pressure on him that he would just let me go. So me drive it in there hard on the outside, maybe he'd just get the hint. 15 car drove away from him. So strange. I don't know what he was doing, but he'd missed the corner. He was fine there. Watch him. He'll miss the turn. Stay way too high. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's, I mean, it looks as though it could be a legit tactic. You go up there and then basically cause a very hard diamond to the corner, and he would get a good run low off the corner. But most of the time he's going around the corner and staying on the bottom. I just don't understand. Every once in a while it looked like he missed the corner. See? Right down here on the line, right down there on the bottom. For the most part, that was pretty good. He missed it. It's like his wheel didn't turn. It's like, dude, you gotta keep that up. That is not gonna help anything. I'm gonna run you over if you keep doing that. I think he was doing it on purpose. If I look at this, he's up against the wall, doing exactly like he should. Brakes. He's turning in. He's got a reasonable angle going, but he stays above this line on entry. And I'm guessing maybe brakes a little harder to get the car to turn, and then gets gas off the throttle. You know, gets on the gas to come off the corner. Let's have a look at the rear chase. I want to see his hands. So it goes in. So brakes, starts turning. I don't know. Really hard to say. What are you doing, Cap? He either misses the turn, or he's doing it to try to get a diamond on the corner. That's the only thing I can think of. But he starts doing it a little bit more, and he's just not being consistent enough to keep me behind him. Yeah, whatever it is, he's slowing down too much in mid-corner. Because I catch him. It almost looks like now he's intentionally taking a higher entry to be able to get the turn off the corner, get low enough off the corner to come off that corner at a reasonable pitch. He missed that one there. He's way too low. But he was pretty fast for a little while. And after he started doing that, see, they screwed that one there up. I caught him. I knew this guy just came out of the pits. He's got fresher tires. Really no reason for me to race him. I also figured this guy is a lap down. This guy might know he's a lap down. This guy is going to let the blue car go by him on the underside, and then I just get close enough to him and follow him through. Let the lap car do it. And see, he got there. He caught up to him just like he did, but now the 13's not going to let him go by. He's going to stay down on the bottom and piss the 18 car off. He's not for position, guy. No reason to be racing him. Lets him go by. Almost seems like he's trying to catch back up to him. Like he'd like to get by him. Then slowly but surely I catch him little by little. At some point, I did start braking at the later braking point. And I was trying very hard to be smooth. I didn't pay attention to how hard I was braking, where I was braking until, if I needed to let off and let it roll, and when I could start picking back up the throttle and then just gas it. Get off the corner. once I started getting a fairly consistent drive in, I feel like as I was getting up, like I was going in that corner loose. Like I felt like it was right at the edge of that grip. It was just barely not out of control. But I got to him. Trying to get that good arc on the outside, watching him try to go stay on the inside and keep me behind him. And to try to enter that corner higher so I get a better drive off that turn each time. Almost try to maybe cross him over on that. And then he goes down to block me. You little turd. Freaking kidding me? We're for 14th spot. Does it matter that much? After all the incident points you've probably accrued, you screwed up coming off that corner. And you were about to be danged if you didn't get by me. Off of there. I was like, alright, I'm coming down here. Well, I really drove it in that corner these next couple times. That was a slide into the corner. Easily. Backed off a whole lot more there. Then it was no contest. Adios, 13. You're slower than me. Now, if we have to go back and take a look at their driving, let's take a peek. Come off the corner. Go cockpit so I can see when they're braking. End of the black sign, into the end of that inside wall. But really, we want to be up against this wall, and we want to arc the angle into the corner. He's now half a lane lower than me, and then enters the corner as low as possible. And then, not having a good enough arc, he drifts out away from the turn. He's moving out away from the inner part of the track, where it is not faster to go, and he lost, and you can see my car getting farther away from him. In that moment, he lost time. That's not how you want to end up going. And at the end of that black sign on the left side, this time he is up against the wall where he needs, about in the middle line in the middle of the car, or this line in the middle of the car. Brakes. He turned in a little too early. Let's take a look at the steering wheel. He's turning in, and he kind of stopped his turning, so he stays in this higher lane, right up here. Doesn't get down low enough to let it roll. He gets back down there, but he lost all that time. And now his corner exit is slower as I drive away from him down there. It's just like trying to run the low line when there's no cars on the track. It's really not a great idea. You drive that low line, you're restricting your corner entry, and by extension you're losing a lot of mid-corner speed, and you're losing all that effort. Entry the corner is going to help you in the middle of the corner and going to help you coming off the corner, because you've got a good angle to carry more speed at how you went inside there. He's trying to catch me. wasn't bad. That was a good turn. He drifted up a little bit in the middle, but he was still down by the bottom. I'm wondering if he thought he locked the brakes up, or if he did lock the brakes up because he slid up the track. I mean, I'd done the exact same thing. Went inside there, got in the brakes too hard, and ended up way too high up out of the corner, and then just lost a bunch of time to somebody else. And too shallow of an entry. Ideally, whenever possible, we want to use as much of the track as we can. So behind him is the leader. Let's focus on the battle up here. Between these two guys. So as we go in here in these last couple laps, 12 car got way too high. 15 catches up to him a little bit. 15 still on the 12. As they go through the corner, 12 got a better exit. Oh, well, that better exit translated into a bit of a loose condition coming off the corner. He definitely had that better exit, but that's probably because he mashed the throttle way earlier than the other guy did. And he got loose. Excellent save not to wreck the car. But now, and he got back on it real hard and almost lost it again. Now he's got a really crappy shallow entry. Caused him to wash up. 15 had a ready set way up there. Here I come. Up underneath the 12. Thought maybe I'd
What's your
get up
speed limit in the
him.
pits?
Didn't. Hammered on the throttle, hoping if I don't get him on that spot, I'll get the 15 going into this turn. Even though I had a shallow entry. Let's go back here and watch the throttle for this one here. And we can go to the cockpit here for myself. So they slid up.
What's your speed?
Got on the throttle as much as I could. I basically got on the brakes where about the middle. Hard on the throttle, I know somewhere around this sign. Just past that sign. On the brakes. Staying still up there. Still getting somewhat of an arc into the turn. Still remaining light brake pressure because I don't want to slide up into this guy. Stay as low as I can. I'm on the throttle just a little bit. Keeping myself way down on the bottom. He caught the curb trying to stay lower than me. I'm hammered back on it coming off that turn. At the 15, I cleared him. Cleared the 15. Pulled all the way up to the outside knowing I needed to get the best angle I could into this turn. Thinking he might dive it in there. So thinking he might dive it inside there. I'm all the way up against the top. Where did we brake? Just past the end of that black sign, a little bit later, between that black sign and the bow tie. So a little bit later than I would like to have. Trying to keep this guy behind me in my mirror. You can't see him, but in my side mirror I can see the guy back down inside there. Make the turn down inside there. Still light brake pressure right in the inside of it. Try not to overdrive it. Let it roll. Pick the throttle back up. We are coming onto the back straightaway. Again, the 12 car overdrives it coming off. He overdrove the exit by giving it too much throttle, trying to stay in front of us. He got loose, got back down, screwed up his entry, but he quickly got back up there. Now I am seeing the getting loose and coming off that and just mouth watering trying to get up there and get this spot. Middle of those two break points. So between this the end of that black sign and the end of that pit road on that side. Actually, just after that black sign. Didn't want to overdrive the entry of the corner, figuring maybe he might overdrive the entry of that corner. Brake at a reasonable point. Get the arc into the corner. Keep the brake pressure. He slid up the track. I got back on it, but he had already come back down and made that spot up. And to the checker flag we go. 12th spot. Started 18th. Car number 16. We ended up in the +8 for my I rating, so it went a net plus. Safety rating, however,
look out for the pit speed limit.
did not exactly
Look out for the pit speed limit.
have a happy ending there with an 8X, but could have been 12 had the one contact with the Danimals or whatever the heck the car's name is. If he had hit me, could have been a whole lot worse. So could have been 12. Not happy with 8. I was okay with 4. Didn't want 4. But we got what we got. I like the finish. I'm sure I can make up some more safety rating elsewhere. We'll have some different race weekends coming up here. Literally, I'm only the second to the last car on the lead lap, so I didn't do that amazing. Again, our NASCAR racers, both inside the top 10, and just outside the top 5. So not too bad. Overall, I'll take it.